what would you guys expect of us in order for you to be committed? You know, what to be involved, I would say. Anybody?
I mean, it's similar to love. It's a relationship. You know, like Jesus, he didn't meet his disciples and become best friends with them overnight. They traveled city to city. He ate, he broke bread with his people. He stood up. That's a relationship. You know, if you meet a girl that you like, you don't, I want to marry you. She's like, you weirdo? Like, fine. But if you meet a girl like, hey, how are you? What's your name? What class you going to? What's your favorite food? What's your favorite smell? You get to know this person. So it starts on the basic level. Hey, this invisible person here, what's your name? What school do you go to? What are you going to do in life? When you really get to know someone, you start forming that relation. You don't build a railroad overnight. You got to lay the wood. Your grandmother's carpenter, you got to nail the wood. You got to polish the wood. You got to sand the wood. And you got to prime the wood. You know, there's steps to this. And when you love somebody, you don't love your best friend for no reason. You love them because you have time invested. You have energy invested. You have, like you said, respect invested. And that's a relationship. And a relationship is not an overnight fling. It's a process. You got to start somewhere, but when you start it, you also got to keep it going. You can't sit down like an old dirty rag. You got to wash that thing and keep it going. You know what I mean?
From my own perspective, I too grew up in this church. Just turned 30. One of the things, personal experience, grew up in the church, felt alone in the church at this age, right here. And a lot of people like, you used to sing all the time, Sunday, hey, good to see you, man. Y'all sound good singing. And my dad left. I have my moms. My dad left, like my uncles, thank God. I just looked to them, but they got their families to take care of. And the whole time, I told you I came back. I went to the army and stuff, became a police officer, I came back. And this newer minister at our church, Brother Luncheon, and he asked me something that was so simple. I was sitting on the piano after service, playing the piano, and he came up to me, he grabbed me and said, how you doing? I was like, I'm good. He was like, no, this ain't no casual conversation. What's going on? How are you? And he talking about the Sunday thing, good to see you, chop it up, that's it. How are you? What are you going through? When I came out here, I didn't have my ring on my finger. My wife was still out and going to school and stuff, but I was like, nobody asked me how's the relationship going. We were struggling. We cool, but we were struggling. And I was like, man, it's sincerity. You have to, if you want to be involved, mentoring. It's not a title, just something to do. Yeah, it's needed, but you got to have a heart for the people that you're trying to go with. You got to actually care for the people now.
Is that also something? The problem is there a gap, or it seems like nobody cares actually about what you're going through or what we're going through and things like that? Is that the reason for the gap? Somebody? Now?
A lot of the time, yeah, I think it could be because I know, for example, not saying that it's a problem with me particularly, but I know like with my fellowship, like we have a little breakfast going on at New Testament, and we meet up every fourth Sunday. But we have this thing called, basically mentoring each other. We're supposed to stay in contact, but I know a lot of the time that may not be the case. Like a lot of people slip up on staying in contact, seeing each other, and then like being with each other, spending time, whether it's going to lunch or just doing like regular things, just as friends or buddies, So it could be the level of that.
One more question. My brother right here, he got something on. You look like you're writing up. You got something to bring it out. Go ahead, sir. Can you repeat the question? Oh yeah. I think I said, what's the reason for the gap? Because we're not showing any answers. What is the reason for the gap?
I don't know how to say this, but it's like, how the media is towards the people and the music that they listen to, and it depends on what music they listen to because they connect with it and they begin to act upon it, and they feel like nobody can tell them what to do and control them. So okay. So they just begin to disconnect themselves from others, and
There's a lack of interest in what you're actually into. You know what I mean? Whether not just the music, some kid might like skateboarding. When I was a kid, skateboarding was a cool thing. I look back like, skateboarding is dope, man. I wish somebody would, came along and said, yes, I wanted to skateboard. You know what I mean? So I think what you're saying. So, I always think that definitely being taken to kind of personalize.
Yeah, I wanted to say another thing that could cause a gap is like when you fail to split, when you fail to bring that person in arrangement into your life, they don't see your flaws, so they automatically assume, like someone said earlier, they assume you're Superman. And the fact that you're Superman and I'm not Superman, I'm not worthy of being mentored by you, or I don't want you to see my own flaws. So it could be that as well. Like, I don't see you messing up, so obviously there's something wrong with me.
That's one thing I like about that is that we're all followers of Christ, and one thing we need to understand is that Jesus was transparent with his disciples.